Number 1. Elegance, power, rarity. The 1968 Ferrari 365 GT2 Plus 2. When Ferrari unveiled the 365 GT2 Plus 2 at the 1967 Paris Motor Show, it redefined what a grand touring car could be. Uncompromising performance paired with comfort and luxury for four. Today, it remains one of the most coveted front-engine V12 Ferraris of its era. And this example is a rare opportunity to own a piece of Maranello history. One of just around 800 produced, this 1968 example was originally delivered to Geneva in September of that year. From its Pininfarina design curves to its soul-stirring Colombo V12, it embodies everything enthusiasts love about classic Ferraris. Currently finished in dark blue over beige Connolly leather, this GT2 Plus 2 carries an undeniable presence. Long, low, and elegant, with split chrome bumpers, quad exhaust tips, and iconic 15-inch Barani wire wheels wrapped in Michelin XWX tires. Under the hood beats a 4.4-liter Colombo SOC V12, breathing through triple Weber carburetors and originally rated at 320 horsepower. Paired with a 5-speed manual gearbox and limited-slip differential, it offers the mechanical purity that makes these cars so rewarding to drive. Recent servicing in 2021 included an ignition tune-up, valve adjustment, cooling system refresh, and new seals, ensuring this Ferrari runs as beautifully as it looks. The cabin is classic Italian elegance, reconditioned beige leather seats with trim, Veglia Borletti gauges, and even an 8-track stereo for a true period-correct vibe. Amenities like power windows, power-assisted steering, and 4-wheel ventilated disc brakes remind you this was Ferrari's ultimate luxury tourer of the time. This example comes with its Ferrari Classisch Red Book, confirming its authenticity, as well as fitted luggage, the owner's manual, and a clean New Jersey title. Only about 800 were ever built. Fewer still survive in this condition. This is your chance to own a front-engine V12 Ferrari with timeless Pininfarina design and grand touring pedigree. Opportunities like this don't come often. The auction ends in 8 days. Don't let this masterpiece slip away. Number 2. Vintage purity with a touch of performance. 1964 Porsche 356 Coupe. Few cars capture the essence of classic motoring like the Porsche 356. And this 1964 356 Coupe is a true driver's car with decades of history and tasteful upgrades that make it as exciting today as it was in the 60s. Originally delivered as a C-Series coupe, this car wears an older black repaint over a fawn leather interior, a combination that gives it a subtle yet sophisticated look. Details like leather hood straps, a GT-style fender-mounted mirror, twin-engine grills, and a Bursch exhaust system add to its vintage racing vibe, while a vintage Trader LED light conversion brings a modern twist. It rides on striking blue-finished 15-inch steel wheels wrapped in Hankook tires, with Coney shocks and 4-wheel disc brakes, a signature improvement of the 356e model. A brake system overhaul in 2022 included a dual master cylinder, ensuring confident stopping power for spirited drives. Inside, you'll find front bucket seats and rear jump seats trimmed in fawn leather, plus period details like VDO green letter gauges and a classic 3-spoke steering wheel. Not everything works. The clock and Blaupunkt radio are a knob, and the left turn signal won't auto-cancel. But if you're buying a 356, you're buying a feeling, not just a car. Power comes from an air-cooled flat 4 upgraded to 1,750 cubic centimeters with a big-bore kit installed by House of Performance in Costa Mesa, California. Combined with rebuilt Zenith carbs, refreshed ignition components, and a 4-speed manual transaxle, this 356C delivers more punch than stock while maintaining its classic character. Yes, it has patina, rust spots, paint flaws, and an underside that's seen 6 decades of life. But that's the beauty of a driver-quality 356. This is not a trailer queen. It's a car meant to be enjoyed on winding roads, just as Ferry Porsche intended. The sale includes a copy of the Cardex, partial service records, tools and spare parts, a California title with a sign VIN. If you've always dreamed of owning an air-cooled icon, this is your chance. Bid now, drive it as is, or take it to the next level. The choice is yours. Auction ends in 7 days. Number 3.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and do a cold start on this engine. I got my hand on the exhaust manifold, and it's 7:17 a.m. Little rip.
1969, Plymouth Roadrunner convertible, rare, raw, and ready. Looking for a classic that screams pure American muscle? Here it is, an authentic 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner convertible, finished in ivy green metallic, powered by a 383 Ci V8 and backed by a 4-speed manual transmission with a Hurst shifter. Plymouth only built 2,128 Roadrunner convertibles for '69, and just 769 of those came with this exact drivetrain combo. That makes this not just a car, it's a rare piece of Mopar history. This example has been meticulously cared for and tastefully updated. The 383 Ci V8 was professionally rebuilt in 2015, with recent upgrades like an Edelbrock intake and carburetor, Compcam's camshaft and lifters, and Flowmaster 50 series mufflers for that deep Mopar rumble. Power flows through a 4-speed manual with a new ring and pinion, while subframe connectors were added in 2023 for extra rigidity. The exterior pops in ivy green, complemented by a black convertible top and Magnum 500 wheels wrapped in Firestone wide ovals. Inside, you'll find black vinyl benches, a period-correct dash, and modern convenience with a Bluetooth-capable Mopar radio. It's not just about looks. The suspension, steering, and braking systems have all been refreshed, including new shocks, rear springs, ball joints, and a brake master cylinder. Simply put, this Roadrunner is ready to drive and enjoy today. Backed by decades of service records and a clean Florida title, this is your opportunity to own a true open-air muscle car legend. With its rarity, factory specs, and tasteful updates, this Roadrunner checks every box for collectors and drivers alike. Round pushpin location, USA. Hourglass not on auction ends in 5 days. Number 4. No reserve. Supercharged 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air, a classic with attitude. This isn't just a '55 Bel Air. It's a street machine with a soul. Originally a symbol of post-war optimism, this two-door hardtop has been transformed into a modern powerhouse that blends vintage style with raw performance. Under the hood, a 350ci V8 topped with a root-style supercharger from the blower shop and fed by a Demon carburetor. Add an MSD ignition module, aluminum radiator, and dual electric fans, and you've got a setup that screams power and reliability. A TH350 3-speed automatic sends the grunt to a later model 10-bolt rear end, while Sanderson headers and a dual exhaust system ensure that unmistakable V8 roar. The exterior is pure menace, refinished in satin black in 2023, accented by chrome trim, stainless moldings, and those iconic Bell airlines. Polished 15-inch American racing wheels wrapped in Cooper Cobra white letter tires complete the stance. Stopping power? Power-assisted front disc brakes paired with rear drums. Inside, this Bel Air is all about performance meets comfort. Icon Juracker bucket seats, a color-matched rear bench, and turquoise shoulder belts bring a custom touch, while a B&M floor shifter, classic consoles, center console, and a Grant steering wheel with classic instruments gauges give it that Pro Street feel. And for your soundtrack, beyond the exhaust note, there's a Pioneer stereo, Scar audio amp, and trunk-mounted subwoofer. Other highlights: boost-ready supercharged small block, upgraded cooling and ignition systems, power-assisted braking for confidence on the street, full custom interior with modern audio setup, clean California title. Whether you're looking for a nostalgic icon or a head-turning hot rod, this Bel Air brings both worlds together. No reserve, pure muscle, all attitude. Location: USA. Auction ends in 5 days. Fire, don't miss your chance to own this supercharged classic. Number 5.
Victoria V8. It's got all the original trim, beautiful paint, really nice chrome. It's an amazing ride here. Pretty rare sight indeed. These beauties are hard to come by. It's all original. Look at that interior there. Upholstery done right. All the factory. As you can see, headliner, beautiful condition. Dash, all the original knobs, dials, controls for the AC system here for the heat, clock dial, everything. Beautiful dash. There's the original. It's got the original oil bath with the high rise, the Thunderbird valve covers, original exhaust, even the windshield bags there. There's the blower motor for the heater. This is quite a really nice ride. Hard to find for sure. Hear that real steel, old school. Yeah, they like the rumble. That's what everybody does with these old rides. Is put the loud exhaust on.
I like to be able to hear.
Yeah, but it's not like they're driving this too far.
The heater's on. I feel the heat.
Armstrong steering.
Armstrong, leg strong brakes.
Yeah, that tiny little master cylinder on these old school rides and this giant heavy iron. You gotta be prepared and ready. Stop.
I don't think this thing goes backwards.
We'll get it when we stop.
Oh, it's got brakes.
38 years of classic elegance. 1955 Ford Fairlane Victoria. Few cars capture the spirit of mid-century American design like the 1955 Ford Fairlane Victoria. This stunning two-door hardtop, part of the coveted Sawmill collection, has been lovingly owned for an incredible 38 years, a true testament to its timeless appeal. Finished in the factory-correct torch red and snowshoe white, this Victoria turns heads with its bold wraparound glass, stainless steel side trim, and iconic chrome bumpers with overriders. It's an unmistakable silhouette that defined an era when style and substance went hand in hand. Under the hood, you'll find a 272 Ci V8 paired with a Ford-O-Matic 3-speed automatic transmission, a smooth and reliable combination that offers the perfect blend of classic performance and effortless cruising. Thunderbird-branded valve covers and an oil bath air cleaner add that extra touch of vintage authenticity. Step inside, and the nostalgia continues. The interior is beautifully redone with red and white vinyl bench seats, matching door panels, and a color-coordinated dashboard. Details like the Magic Air heater, push-button AM radio, and a chrome-accented steering wheel complete the mid-century vibe. The 5-digit odometer reads 25K miles, with approximately 20K added under current ownership. Other highlights include 15-inch steel wheels with covers and narrow white wall tires, dual exhaust outlets for that classic V8 rumble, full-size spare in the trunk, clean Washington title. Whether you're a serious collector or simply in love with the golden age of American automobiles, this Fairlane Victoria offers unmatched originality, enduring style, and decades of proud ownership history. Location: USA. Auction ends in 5 days. Don't miss your chance to bring home a true 1950s icon. Number 6. Classic style meets big block power. 1964 Dodge Polara 500 convertible. Step back into the golden era of American muscle with this 1964 Dodge Polara 500 convertible, one of just 2,624 examples produced for the model year. With its bold styling, big block power, and open-top cruising capability, this Mopar classic is an irresistible slice of 1960s performance heritage. Finished in medium turquoise metallic over black vinyl, this Polara 500 combines elegance and attitude. Its long, clean body lines are highlighted by engine-turned side trim, chrome bumpers, quad headlights, and a power-operated black convertible top, perfect for top-down summer drives. Under the hood sits a legendary 383 Ci V8, upgraded with a 4-barrel carburetor for extra punch. Paired with a TorqueFlite 3-speed automatic transmission, this car offers effortless cruising and that unmistakable Mopar rumble, thanks to a dual exhaust system. Recent servicing in 2025 includes White Heavy Checkmark transmission service and new pan gasket, White Heavy Checkmark power steering flush and belt replacement, White Heavy Checkmark cooling system flush with new hoses and clamps, White Heavy Checkmark fresh spark plugs, alternator belt, and fuel filter, White Heavy Checkmark updated fuel tank and rear shocks. Rolling on Firestone wide, oval redline tires with spinner-style wheel covers, this Polara nails the vintage muscle look. Inside, you'll find bucket seats, a center console with locking storage, a push-button shifter, and classic bright trim details that scream 1960s style. This car has a story, too. It spent decades with the same owner in Florida before being acquired by the seller in 2025. It's offered now with recent service records and a clean Michigan title. Sure, it has a few quirks, a worn driver's seat, a torn soft top boot, and some cosmetic imperfections, but that's part of the charm. What matters is this. It runs strong, it looks fantastic, and it turns heads wherever it goes. With just 6 days to bid, don't miss your chance to own a rare Polara 500 convertible, a true Mopar classic built for cruising under the open sky. Number 7. A modern legend wrapped in carbon fiber. 1968 Ford Mustang GT 500 CR by Classic Recreations. This isn't just a Mustang. It's a masterpiece born from American muscle and modern innovation. What you're looking at is a 1968 Ford Mustang GT 500CR, reborn by the artisans at Classic Recreations, and it's nothing short of breathtaking. Draped in exposed carbon fiber with bold red racing stripes, this GT 500CR strikes the perfect balance between heritage and high-tech. Under the hood, a 5.0-liter Coyote V8, supercharged with a Whipple Stage 2 system, unleashes brutal power through a 10-speed automatic transmission. This isn't nostalgia. It's next-level performance engineered for the modern road. Classic Recreations didn't stop there. It's got a 9-inch rear end with 3.70 gears, Detroit speed suspension, and Willwood brakes biting down on cross-drilled rotors. Wrapped in sticky Nitto in T01S. This beast was built to dominate corners as much as straightaways. Step inside, and it's pure adrenaline meets luxury. Pro-car bucket seats with red racing harnesses, Shelby logo gauges glowing red, and a Kenwood touchscreen pumping out sound through focal speakers and a kicker subwoofer. Every detail screams performance and precision. From hood pins and grille-mounted fog lights to side-exit exhaust that growl through MagnaFlow mufflers, this car is an assault on the senses. And yes, every inch of that carbon fiber bodywork isn't just for looks. It's a featherweight cloak for a heavyweight punch. With only 985 miles on the clock and a clean Florida title, this GT 500CR is as fresh as they come and ready for the next adrenaline junkie who dares to take the wheel. Want a piece of American muscle reimagined for the 21st century? You've got 6 days to make it yours. Don't just drive history, rewrite it. Number 8. Modern muscle meets classic cool. Ramjet 383 powered 1968 Chevrolet Camaro convertible. If you're looking for a classic that turns heads and breaks necks, this 1968 Chevrolet Camaro convertible delivers the full package. Timeless first-gen style fused with modern muscle and performance upgrades that make it an absolute thrill to drive. This isn't your average 68 Camaro. Under the hood sits a Ramjet V8 stroke to 383 cubic inches, a fuel-injected powerhouse that packs serious punch and loves to rev back by a 6-speed manual transmission. This beast gives you the raw, hands-on driving experience enthusiasts crave. The exterior? Pure attitude. Finished in white with a silver center stripe, the car boasts an aggressive stance, a carbon fiber hood with a see-through panel, a carbon deck lid, spoiler, and mirror caps. Add an SS badging, hood pins, and a power-operated black soft top, and you've got a Pro Touring Camaro that demands attention. Performance meets control with Willwood 4-wheel disc brakes, coilover suspension, and 20-inch Vision Legend Series wheels wrapped in performance rubber. This car was built to handle as good as it looks. Inside, it's all about modern comfort without losing the classic vibe. You'll find black bucket seats, center console, power windows, and ice-cold air conditioning. For your soundtrack, an Alpine head unit with Memphis audio speakers and underseat subwoofers keeps the tunes pumping while the V8 roars. Other details include carbon fiber trim on the gauge cluster, hood-mounted tachometer for vintage racing flair, only 31K miles showing, with just 500 added by the current owner. This isn't just a Camaro, it's a statement piece. A perfect blend of classic American muscle and modern engineering, built to turn every drive into an event. Available now in California with a clean Arizona title. Auction ends in 6 days. Don't just dream about owning the ultimate first-gen Camaro. Make it yours. Number 9. Classic muscle in a workhorse body. 1969 Ford F-250 Ranger Camper Special. If you love vintage trucks with a touch of muscle, this 1969 Ford F-250 Camper Special is the perfect blend of rugged capability and modern upgrades. It's a true piece of American history with all the right details for enthusiasts who appreciate classic design and big block power. Originally finished in Wimbledon white, this bump-side F-250 was given a full refresh in 2016, including a fresh coat of paint, restored chrome, and tasteful custom touches like HID headlights, LED taillights, a sliding rear window, and a shaved antenna for a cleaner look. Sitting on 16-inch American Racing Baja wheels wrapped in Cooper Discover HT3 tires, it has a confident stance that complements its heritage. Under the hood, the legendary 390 Ci V8 brings the heat. Overhauled in 2016, it now breathes through an Edelbrock 4-barrel carb, exhales through Hedman headers and MagnaFlow mufflers, and runs with Pertronix electronic ignition for reliable performance. Cooling and fuel systems were refreshed in the past year, so it's ready to hit the road. Power flows to the rear wheels via a Cruise-O-Matic 3-speed automatic, rebuilt in 2014, and a stout Dana 60 rear end with 3.54 gears. Inside, this F-250 feels more like a classic cruiser than a work truck. The tan marine vinyl bench, suede headliner, and custom carpets create a warm, inviting cabin. A modern retro sound Hermosa head unit, Alpine speakers, and a JL audio amp with a 10-inch subwoofer mean you've got the perfect soundtrack for your next drive. Other highlights: power steering and front disc brakes for easy driving. Ranger and Camper special badging for that factory-correct look. Recent service including new tires, shocks, radiator, water pump, fuel tank, and belts. This truck has the right mix of originality and upgrades, making it perfect for cruising, hauling, or showing off at your local car meet. With its big block V8, period styling, and tasteful modern touches, it's a true head-turner that brings the best of old-school Ford toughness and modern drivability. Don't miss your chance to own this iconic American truck. Auction ends in 6 days. Bid now and make it yours. Number 10. A true British icon with timeless elegance. 1996 Jaguar XJS 2+2 convertible. For those who appreciate the finer things in life, smooth power, refined design, and an open-air driving experience, this 1996 Jaguar XJS 2+2 convertible delivers in every way. Finished in a striking bright red over a luxurious coffee leather interior, this car embodies sophistication with a touch of boldness. With just 69,000 miles and over 2 decades in the care of a single family, it's a cherished piece of automotive history that's ready for its next chapter. Under the hood, you'll find Jaguar's silky 4.0-liter inline-six, factory-rated at 237 horsepower and 282 lb-ft of torque, paired with a 4-speed automatic transmission and a limited slip differential for a confident, composed drive. This convertible is all about grand touring comfort and style. Lower the power-operated beige soft top, set the automatic climate control, and enjoy the smooth sound from the cassette stereo or remote 6-disc CD changer, a nostalgic nod to the era of true analog driving pleasure. Details matter, and this XJS doesn't disappoint. White heavy checkmark 16-inch alloy wheels wrapped in Pirelli rubber. White heavy checkmark power-adjustable sports seats in supple leather. White heavy checkmark wood grain trim accents that whisper classic Jaguar luxury. White heavy checkmark cruise control for effortless highway journeys. With a clean Carfax, original manufacturer's literature, and a clean California title, this XJS isn't just a car. It's an invitation to experience an era when driving was an event, not a chore. Timeless, elegant, undeniably Jaguar. And with only 6 days to make it yours, the clock is ticking. Don't let this bright red beauty slip away.